Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be diving into Secrets,
Okay.
the latest single from the Northern Light,
Right.
a Seattle-based alternative rock trio.
Awesome.
We've got some great articles and interviews here,
Sounds good.
and I'm really excited to unpack this song with you.
Yeah.
It's not just a catchy tune.
No.
It's a journey through sound memory and emotion
I love that.
that starts on the shores of Lake Huron and unfolds into this amazing blend of classic rock and contemporary sounds.
It's really fascinating how a simple ukulele piece can transform into such a layered and complex musical experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. Who are these guys? Fill us in on the Northern Light.
Well, you've got David Pollan on guitar and vocals,
Okay.
Kip Rondorf on drums,
Mm-hmm.
and Carl Larson handling bass and synths.
Nice.
They've been together since 2018. And their sound is really interesting. You can hear influences from Neil Young, especially that raw emotional quality.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the intricate musicianship of Sheikh.
Oh, well, yeah. And the grungy energy of Dinosaur Jr. I can hear that. They've kind of woven all these influences into something fresh and unique.
It sounds like they found that sweet spot, honoring the greats while carving out their own path.
Right.
So how did Secrets come to be? The source material mentions a moment of inspiration on Lake Huron.
David Pollan was actually in Bayfield, Ontario, just soaking in the atmosphere of Lake Huron.
Okay.
And he was struck by how certain places seem to hold echoes of the past,
Interesting.
how they can trigger specific memories and emotions.
Yeah,
That's where the seed for Secrets was planted.
I see.
He started with a simple ukulele piece,
Oh, wow.
capturing that feeling.
Cool.
And it evolved from there. When the band got together back in Seattle,
Right.
Orbit Audio and Temple of the Trees,
Okay.
they built upon that initial spark,
Mm-hmm.
adding layers and depth to create the full arrangement we hear today.
So that evolution from ukulele to full band mirrors the song's theme itself,
Yeah.
uncovering hidden emotions in specific places. It's really cool.
I love that.
Yeah,
Now, Secrets was just released on January 27th,
that's right.
so it's still pretty fresh.
Yes.
What's the overall vibe?
The article describes it as an immersive experience that guides listeners on an introspective journey through sound memory and feeling.
Interesting.
And I think that's spot on.
Okay, I'm ready for that journey. Paint us a picture.
Okay.
What does Secret sound like?
Imagine this.
Okay.
The song opens with this really intimate, almost hesitant guitar melody.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the Neil Young influence right away in those open tunings and delicate fingerpicking.
Oh, yeah.
It's just Pollan and his guitar,
Okay.
creating the sense of quiet contemplation like you're standing on the shores of Lake Huron with him watching the sunset.
Beautiful.
Then a subtle rhythm comes in, like a gentle pulse, and Pollan starts singing.
I'm already hooked. What about his vocals?
Yeah.
What do they add to the mix?
Pollan's voice has this raw, almost vulnerable quality. It's not polished or overproduced. It's authentic and emotionally charged, like he's confiding in you, sharing a secret.
Wow.
And the lyrics are beautifully written,
Yeah.
filled with vivid imagery that evokes a sense of place and time.
Nice.
You can feel the connection to Lake Huron in those words.
It sounds so evocative.
Exactly.
You know.
And as the song progresses, it starts to build.
Oh.
Rondorf's drumming becomes more prominent, adding a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
It's not just a simple beat.
Right.
He uses these intricate polyrhythms that create a feeling of unease, like you're digging deeper into those memories, uncovering things that were buried.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So the drumming isn't just keeping time,
Right.
it's adding to the emotional complexity.
Absolutely.
And then you have Larson's bass and synths,
Right.
which create this airy, ethereal quality that contrasts beautifully with the grounded warmth of the guitar.
Yeah.
They add depth and texture like layers of memory swirling around you.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. I need to make a note of that. The way they use the bass and synths to create that ethereal quality, it's like they're literally turning those memories into sound.
That's a great way to put it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Right. It's like the instruments are characters in the song,
Yeah.
each with their own voice and purpose.
Exactly.
And the way they interact and build upon each other creates a truly captivating sonic experience.
I agree.
All right, I'm dying to hear more about this sonic journey,
Okay.
but we're going to have to take a quick break.
Oh, no.
We'll be right back to dive deeper into Secrets on the Deep Dive, brought to you by Dulaxi.
Sounds good in R.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're continuing our exploration of Secrets by the Northern Light. Before the break, we were talking about how the instrumentation creates this incredibly evocative soundscape.
Yes, it's like you can feel those memories and emotions swirling around in the music.
Exactly. And it gets even more intense as the song progresses. There's this section where the guitars become really prominent. The article describes it as soaring riffs, which I think is a perfect description. So it builds from that quiet, contemplative opening.
It does, and it's not a sudden shift. It's a gradual build. Like, those memories are slowly rising to the surface, becoming more vivid and powerful. The guitars layer on top of each other, creating this wall of sound that's both exhilarating and a bit unsettling.
That's interesting. Exhilarating and unsettling at the same time. What's happening with the drums during this build?
Rondorf's drumming becomes more intense as well. He shifts from those intricate polyrhythms to a more driving, almost relentless beat that pushes the song forward. It's like the heartbeat of the song is getting faster, reflecting the emotional intensity of those resurfacing memories.
And how do Paulin's vocals change as the song builds?
They become more passionate, more urgent. The article says it's as if the feelings connected to the lyrics are bursting forth. And I think that's a great way to put it. It's like he's no longer just confiding in you. He's sharing these memories with a sense of release, even a touch of desperation.
So it's cathartic.
Absolutely. It's like the song allows you to release those pent-up emotions, those memories you've been holding on to.
Oh. Wow. It sounds like a roller coaster of emotions. But even with all that intensity, it doesn't lose its sense of intimacy, right?
You're exactly right. Even at its most intense, Secrets never feels overwhelming or overblown. It's like you're always right there with Paulin, experiencing those memories alongside him. The intimacy is still there, but it's now interwoven with this raw, powerful energy.
That balance is impressive. They managed to create this massive sound without sacrificing the emotional core of the song.
And that's where their skill as musicians really shines through. They understand dynamics, they know how to build tension and release it in a way that's both satisfying and emotionally resonant.
I'm really curious about the lyrics. During this intense section, do they reflect this emotional outpouring as well?
Absolutely. The lyrics become more abstract, less literal, but the emotional weight is undeniable. There's a line that really struck me. Ghosts of laughter echo in the canyons of my mind. It's such a powerful image. And it speaks to the way memories can haunt us, linger in the shadows of our subconscious.
Wow, that's beautiful and haunting at the same time. I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
Yeah. And the way Paulin delivers that line with this raw, almost desperate intensity, it's incredibly moving. You can feel the weight of those memories, the pain and the beauty intertwined.
It sounds like Secrets goes beyond just a song about memory and it taps into something deeper, something more universal about the human experience.
I completely agree. It's about the way our past shapes who we are, how certain places can trigger a flood of emotions and the struggle to reconcile those memories, both the good and the bad. It's a theme that resonates with everyone regardless of their personal experiences.
It's a reminder that we're all connected by these shared human experiences.
Exactly. And Secrets gives us permission to explore those experiences, to confront those ghosts of the past, and to find beauty and meaning in the journey.
That's a powerful message. And it sounds like the Northern Light has found a unique way to convey that message through music.
They've created a soundscape that's both visceral and thought-provoking, a musical journey that takes you on a roller coaster of emotions.
I'm already feeling that roller coaster ride we've talked about. The intimate opening, the soaring build, and the raw emotion of the lyrics. What happens next in this sonic journey?
Well, there's a moment where it feels like the song is going to explode to reach this overwhelming climax, but then it pulls back.
Oh, interesting. It subverts your expectations.
Exactly. It's like you're bracing for impact and then a moment of quiet reflection.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this unexpected turn.
The instrumentation becomes sparse, almost minimalist. The drums fade to a whisper. The guitars become delicate again, almost like the opening of the song. And Paulin's vocals soften, becoming introspective once more. It's a beautiful contrast to the intensity that came before a moment, to catch your breath and process those emotions.
It sounds like a deliberate choice. A way to create a space for reflection within the song itself.
Absolutely. And it's incredibly effective. It's like the eye of the storm, a moment of calm before the final wave crashes over you.
I love that analogy. It's like the song is mirroring the process of memory itself. Those moments of intense emotion followed by quiet contemplation.
That's a great observation. And it's one of the things that makes Secrets such a captivating listening experience. It's not just a linear progression. It's a journey with twists and turns, moments of quiet reflection, and bursts of raw emotion.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're wrapping up our exploration of Secrets by the Northern Light. And before the break, we were talking about that moment of calm in the song, almost like the eye of the storm.
Yes, and from that quiet space, the song builds again towards a final, powerful crescendo. Like, after confronting those raw memories, there's a sense of resolution, of acceptance.
So it's not just about dredging up the past, it's about finding peace with it.
Exactly. The article describes it as a sonic catharsis that leaves the listener feeling cleansed and renewed. And I think that's a great way to put it. The music swells, the guitars soar, the drums pound, but it's not chaotic, it's controlled, purposeful.
It sounds like a powerful way to end the song. What are some of the key takeaways from the article about this final section?
Well, they talk about how the synth textures in this final section create a surreal, almost dreamlike quality, as if the memories themselves are fading into the distance, becoming part of the larger tapestry of life. And Pollan's vocals become almost anthemic, like he's singing not just for himself, but for everyone who's ever wrestled with the ghosts of their past.
It's interesting how they managed to make it both personal and universal at the same time. I think that's one of the things that makes Secrets so captivating. It speaks to those shared human experiences, the things we all go through.
Yeah.
But it does it in a way that feels deeply personal and intimate.
I completely agree. The article even goes as far as to say that Secrets transcends genre boundaries. It has elements of classic rock, alternative, even a touch of ambient music, but it's ultimately something entirely its own.
What do you think they mean by that?
I think it speaks to the song's ability to resonate with a wide range of listeners, regardless of their musical preferences. Secrets is a song that defies categorization, and that's part of its appeal.
It's a song that invites you to bring your own experiences to it, to find your own meaning in it.
Precisely. The lyrics create an atmosphere, a sense of place and time, but they don't dictate a specific narrative that allows each listener to connect with the song in a personal way, to find their own secrets hidden within the landscapes of their lives.
And that brings us back to the song's title, Secrets. What do you think the song is ultimately saying about the secrets we carry within us?
I think it's suggesting that our secrets, our memories, our past experiences, they're not things to be ashamed of or buried away. They're part of what makes us who we are. And sometimes confronting those secrets, allowing ourselves to feel those emotions, can be a cathartic and even transformative experience.
It's like the song is giving us permission to embrace our past, to find the beauty and the meaning in even the most painful memories.
Exactly. And it's reminding us that we're not alone in those experiences. We all have secrets. We all have memories that shape who we are. And sharing those stories through music or any other art form can be a powerful way to connect with each other and to find healing.
That's a beautiful message. And it sounds like the Northern Light has done a remarkable job of conveying that message through the music and lyrics of Secrets.
They really have. It's a song that stays with you long after the music stops. It's a song that makes you think, makes you feel, and makes you remember.
And that's what great music is all about, isn't it? Connecting with us on an emotional level, making us think about the world and our place in it, and leaving us with a sense of wonder and possibility.
Beautifully said. The Northern Light has created something truly special with Secrets. It's a song that's both timely and timeless, both personal and universal, and it deserves to be listened to closely and savored.
So what does this all mean for you, dear listener? What's the takeaway from our deep dive into Secrets?
I think Secrets is a reminder that our past experiences, both good and bad, are part of what makes us who we are. They shape our perspectives, inform our choices, and contribute to the richness of our lives. The song encourages us to explore those memories, to confront those secrets, and to find beauty and meaning in the journey. And it reminds us that we're not alone in those experiences. We all have stories to tell, secrets to share, and connections to make.
It's a powerful message about the importance of memory place and the shared human experience.
Absolutely. And a big thanks to Dulaxi for sponsoring this deep dive into the Northern Lights' captivating single.
And that's our deep dive for today. Until next time, keep exploring the music that moves you, the stories that inspire you, and the places that hold your secrets.
And remember, there's always something new to discover on the deep dive.